Rohingya killed in Rakhine fight, more caught in crossfire. Foreign envoys visited Rohingya camps in Cox's Bazar. Rohingyas should not be restricted from communicating with their families, UNHCR. During mutual firings between Rakhine Army and Myanmar's brutal military around Tha Bekang village, locally known as Harwan Kali, of southern Budidang, the latter targeted a Rohingya man with several bullets, causing his death on the spot. The victim is identified to be Abdul Karim, 47, son of Abdul Munaf, hailing from the same village, and the incident took place at around 11 a.m. today. AMK from Thar Bek reported to Rvision Rohingya villages are caught in the crossfire. Bullets and launches from both sides, AA and military, hit the village, especially that of the military never misses us as targets. The whole village is destabilized and villages displaced. There are several other casualties in addition to this fatal incident, he added. These war crimes, these war victims don't know where they can resort to, as the Rohingyas are believed to be common targets in this long-running intermittent fight between Rakhine's and Bamar army. While the remaining Rohingyas are suffering from ongoing systematic persecution of the authorities and local extremists as usual. In the wartime, they are neither free to flee due to regular movement restriction, nor they are welcomed by local shelter houses that are run by either Buddhist humanitarian workers or monks. Delegations from the United States and China have visited the Rohingya camps in Cox's Bazar and No Man's Land on Sunday, 15 September, reports from the camp. An American delegation led by U.S. Ambassador to Bangladesh, Earl Robert Miller, and Chinese delegation led by Chinese Ambassador to Bangladesh, Li Jiming, visited the Rohingya camps in Cox's Bazar and No Man's Land between the border of Bangladesh and Burma. Both the delegations studied the overall condition of the camps and talked with a few Rohingyas in the camp number 18 regarding repatriation, said a Rohingya from the camp. Then the Chinese delegation left to visit the Rohingyas stranded in no man's land between the border of Bangladesh and Burma. The delegation talked with the Rohingyas around 1 p.m. for half an hour. When delegation asked about repatriation, the Rohingyas said they will return home on condition of being granted their citizenship. It is hard to believe Burmese government, as they violated our trust many times before, said Dil Muhammad, a Rohingya leader, to Rvision. We would return only when we get citizenship and our assets back, he added. When delegation asked about obstacle from NGOs or ARS aid to be repatriated, Dil Muhammad told the Chinese delegation that no one is stopping them to be repatriated. The rumor is spreading from Burma's side, he claimed. The government of Bangladesh does have overall responsibility for ensuring security and safety of the Rohingyas who are sheltered in Cox's Bazar, UNHCR spokesperson. Rohingyas sheltered in Cox's Bazar should not be subjected to any restrictions which stops them from communicating with their relatives. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, has said the concerned officials of the government of Bangladesh have said clearly that there are no restrictions in place that prevent the Rohingyas sheltered from contacting their relatives. Rohingyas are able to communicate with their family members by direct call, but recently even the direct call automatically cuts off within 1 or 2 minutes, told the victim to Rvision. And they cannot use social network. The speed of the internet has been lowered to 2G, he added. In response to journalists' questions about reported BTRC restrictions in Cox's Bazar following protests here, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, said that those seeking shelter should not be prevented from contacting relatives or friends living elsewhere. According to the website of the UN News, the government of Bangladesh does have overall responsibility for ensuring security and safety of the Rohingyas who are sheltered in Cox's Bazar. UNHCR spokesperson Andrej Mehechik said on Friday, given the humanitarian nature of the Rohingya refugee settlements, we would recommend the adoption of security measures and do not impact upon the ability of refugees to access basic services and rights and live safely, he said. There are no restrictions in place. Rohingyas can communicate with their relatives anytime they wish to do so, a government official told Dhaka Tribune's correspondent. For the purpose of ensuring security, the speed of the internet has been lowered for the last few days, said another official.